Welcome to Laundry Lowdown, the podcast. We're here to ignite your passion for lingerie and spice up your intimate wardrobe, one sultry piece at a time. Whether you're eager to discover the latest trends, enjoy lively chats, or explore the vibrant world of intimates, we've got you covered. Tune in every Wednesday and Saturday for engaging conversations that inspire, delight, and inform. Get insider peek behind your favorite brands and enjoy everything from silky secrets to unexpected insights. Let's embark on this exciting journey together and make you feel fabulous.
This is Toothless, who is taking up quite a bit of sofa.
Yeah, like, you right, hun? I don't want to disturb you or anything. Like, just stay there.
And you are watching or listening to our Lingerie Lowdown at Prosecco Podcast. So today I'm going to talk about something which I'm sure everybody gets. You know, you get a bit older and you're like, oh, I wish I'd done that. I wish I'd done that. I wish I'd learned that. You know, maybe I wish I'd done that career. Like all these, you know, different wishes. There's still time to like do these things for a lot of us. So is there anything you wish you'd done? Is there like a job you wish you'd, or career path you wish you pursued?
Oh my God, loads.
And are there any skills that you want to learn and you're going to like now decide that this is the time?
Absolutely loads. I never got a degree because I joined the military.
I never got a degree.
Hmm?
I never got a degree.
Did you not?
No.
Why do I think you had a degree? No. Yeah, so because I joined the military straight from school, I don't have A-levels or a degree. So I've always wanted to get a degree, but mainly just to prove to myself I could do it really, not for any other reason.
That too, but I don't. But like I'd have to do one from home.
I've looked at it recently to do one from home. 20 grand.
20 grand?
Yeah.
In what? Is that just general?
That was a degree in psychology. 20 grand.
That's a lot.
And I was like, okay, maybe I won't.
I feel like they should keep education. Like we pay taxes for people's kids, and we don't have kids, so we should get our own education free. We should just be able to carry on.
Yeah, I think we should. We should get our own education.
Like we're paying for people who, like, we're paying for prisoners who've done bad things to live cushy lives in jail with, like, you know, telly and Xboxes, and we're feeding them. But that money could better be spent on like
me,
good people, and us having more education or free education. So in Scotland, it stays free.
Does it?
Yeah, so you can go, if you were in Scotland and you're a Scottish resident, you could go on the Open University and do a free degree but you have to be a resident of Scotland.
Oh my God.
It stays free, education's free, which makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, it's mad because it's like in lockdown, I don't know if you remember, I think it was Rishi Sunak who kept going on about the creative arts being
retrain.
Yeah, creative arts being bollocks basically, and that we should all retrain. And you just want to write him a letter and go, really? Have you tried to retrain in a new career? Because it's not that easy.
Well, if he was paying for it, if he'd gone, right, here is the money to like do to retrain as something, and here's the money to live on because you know you've got bills to pay, so we have to work.
Yeah,
like I would have. I mean, I did actually do training.
You did retrain, didn't you?
Yeah. But yeah, I did actually. But I wouldn't have been able to like, you know, go back to doing a full-time course or something. Like I could only do what I could do because I still have to work to pay bills.
Yeah, like I'll totally retrain a new career if they're going to pay for it. If they're going to pay 20 grand for my course and I can still work, I'll crack on and retrain.
Yeah.
Not that I'm saying the performing arts bollocks, because they're not, because we're from performing arts jobs and backgrounds, and actually the performing arts are very, very important. And the fact that you said that just shows how idiotic the man is. Because without the performing arts, you're going to be very bored at home most nights.
No one's watching telly.
Yeah, or listening to music or going to the theatre. Like trying to retrain, I did have a look the other day and I was thinking, I can't do this forever. Maybe I'll go into psychology. Like 20 grand for a degree. So I was like, maybe I won't go into psychology.
Yeah, that's like, who's got that?
Yeah, 20 grand. And I was just like, wow.
And it's not even just the fees. It's like you've got to then find a way to support yourself while you're studying. So
for all the course materials, you've got to support yourself while you're studying. And that's just for your degree. That's it. Without probably I'd have to do an A-level access course because I don't have A-levels. And then if you want to do a master's, because if you want to specialise in a certain area of psychology, you then got to do a master's. And that's so, and if you, that's the thing, you need to specialise if I wanted to work into the field of psychology. So then I'd have to specialise and do a master's. And it's just, 20 grand just to get me started, really. So it's ridiculous. Yeah.
I've always thought like I'd like a degree because I actually am quite clever, and I've never gone down, like I think at school I was sick of doing academic subjects. Like it was like, you've done that for so many years and it's stuff you didn't necessarily choose to, you didn't really want to do. Like I didn't really want to do science, I certainly didn't want to do maths, and I was just sick of it. So I went down like arts. So I mean I did beauty to start with, then I ended up doing fashion, and then like obviously I worked for years, I gave up, I didn't and then I kind of went and studied drama school. So that was like way later. So it's always been like arts or creative or something. So, I mean, I wouldn't change my life because it's brought me to where I am, and I don't know, I could have gone and done a different route and it been completely different. Yeah. But I wish I'd gone and done like either archaeology really. I wish I'd become an archaeologist. I actually posted I tweeted the other day saying, I've just realised like, when I was younger I wanted to grow up and be an archaeologist. And I've realised now that the closest I'm going to ever get is like literally digging in my clothes litter tray for treasure every morning. An archaeologist actually tweeted saying the reality isn't much different. So, but I don't know. There's something I find fascinating is like old stuff and learning about like, how people lived and artifacts. But the reason I didn't do it is because I thought I'll probably be doing a lot of digging. I live in England. It's very, very cold and it's wet and I'm going to spend a lot of time muddy in it. I like the outdoors when I'm on a hike and stuff. I'm a fair weather hiker. I don't think I want to be out digging in the rain or freezing my ass off. But I do think I would have found it fascinating. So it's something I kind of wish I'd done. And I looked at like doing like, can you do like just an A-level in it or whatever? But again, it's like you're paying money for, and it's not going to get me anywhere. So
yeah, and that's the thing. Like I don't have 20 grand to spare, and if I did, it probably would be better spent elsewhere than paying for a degree I might not get to use. So that was a bit annoying. But yeah, there's loads of skills though that I wish I'd learned, because I wish I'd also, at one point I wanted to be a makeup artist, and I still could do that, to be fair. And I wish I'd have studied makeup as well, just to learn it, because I enjoy it. Do you know what I mean?
I find it really hard to do other people's makeup. Like on my own, because when you're doing your makeup, you can feel your eye sockets with a brush and like how it feels. But doing other people's makeup, I always find very hard.
I always get roped into doing other people's makeup.
Do you?
Yeah, I've got a friend I go out with, and I always have to do hers. And a lot of time I help people out at burlesque events and stuff. So I do get. At first I was a bit nervous, but I'm pretty chill about it now.
Are you?
So yeah, I do wish I'd done that. I wish I'd sort of gone in and learned a bit of makeup and maybe a bit of hairstyling. And again, I keep looking at it, but it's just that when you haven't got like massive amounts of money to spare, when I have got spare money, it just seems a bit frivolous to spend it on a skill.
Spend it on Vinted.
Yeah, I just spent it on Vinted instead, because obviously I need a raincoat that says troublemaker on the back.
That's what it says.
Yes.
I didn't see that.
But yeah, it just seems a bit frivolous to be spending it on a skill that I might not get to put to use. Do you know what I mean? Well, I would on myself and my friends, but probably not get to put, I probably may not make my money back, which is the thing. Yeah, it's really frustrating as you get older, because just stuff's not free when it should be.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
And it's actually at a time in your life where you are paying all your own bills, and so you should get it free. Like when you're at home, you're getting free accommodation.
Yeah.
Then you probably, I was richer when I was a student living at home.
Oh God, yeah.
Than I have been else.
Yeah, God, yeah, that's the thing.
Other times, so.
And there's just not a lot of help out there, actually, because I recently looked to see if there was help out there for people wanting to retrain, wanting to maybe get back into work after having a baby or whatever. And I am just sitting here like picking my nails if that's what you're looking at.
Just pick them all off.
Yeah, I have.
I had nails on when we started.
I know. This is an ADHD thing. It's just trying to focus. Because you've been trying to focus for 2 days straight. My ADHD brain's like, we don't want to focus anymore. I have to then do something while I'm talking so that my ADHD brain is a bit happier.
Can you do those Rubik's Cube things?
What Rubik's Cube things?
Or just in general, Rubik's Cube?
I've never even tried to do Rubik's
I feel like that would keep you occupied.
It probably would.
You'd probably be able to do it.
Yeah, it probably would.
Do you know who could do them? Justin Bieber. I don't know why I know this, but he can do Rubik's Cube. There's obviously a knack.
Well, that's an interesting fact that you know.
I don't know why.
That's a strange and interesting fact that you know.
I think I saw a clip of him once, and they were like, "Oh, he heard you could do a Rubik's Cube." And they handed him one, and he just did it.
Wow, I bet he's neurodivergent.
Probably.
Yeah.
I'm going to get you a Rubik's Cube.
And it'll be something that I'll sit up for 3 or 4 days until I've done it.
Because that's
that's just my stupid ass brain. So, and I think I was with you, like you, I got to the end of school and I got bullied at school as well. So when I got to college, I think I did 2 weeks and I was like, I can't. And it felt a bit mean girly because I was studying beauty and it felt like there was cliques already. And it's like, we're 2 weeks in, how can it be cliquey already? And I just thought, I can't deal with any more mean girls bullshit because I'd been bullied at school. That that wasn't for me. But And plus I'm crap at focusing, whereas if I'd have known I had HHD at school, I might have actually sat down and I could have been able to focus there.
Do you wish when you'd been at school you did, you know, when you have to pick your subjects,
do
you ever wish you'd done like different ones to what you did?
What did I do? I did science, double science.
You had to do
English. Oh, you did. No, I didn't have to do double science though. I picked double science. I picked fashion and textiles.
We didn't have that at school. We had textiles, but I didn't pick it.
Mm.
So I took food technology, even though I probably should have taken textiles, art, and child development. And I don't even like children. I never wanted any, but I just thought it was an easy one. And that's the only one I got a D for. So it was the only one I actually failed because I obviously had no interest in the subject then either. But in hindsight, like art kind of helped me because I got into fashion school and, you know, I do art now. So I guess it makes sense. But I wish I'd taken history and geography because those probably would have served me better. Like geography, another thing I might have liked to have done would have been a geologist or a geologist for jewellery.
Oh, yeah.
So you can be like a geologist that knows about like, you know, well, know about rocks, but going into the jewellery section, that would have been quite a cool thing.
Yeah,
so would. Geography would have led me that way, or history for the archaeology.
I took fashion and textiles, which I wish I'd carried on at college, but I was talked out of it.
But we might have been there at the same time.
Exactly.
Imagine if we'd met at college.
Imagine what the mayhem.
Well, that's what I was doing at college.
So that's I would have been with you, but I got talked out of that, so I didn't do that, and I wish I'd have done that. What else did I do? I did double science.
Yeah, I did. I think it was an option, but then I think not enough people chose the single. That then they were like, right, we're not doing that. You have to do double.
Yeah, so I did double science. Then I think I did French, but I never sat the exam.
We had to do French. We had to do French, and then German was one of the ones like you could have taken, but I didn't. So I got a B for French. I don't know how. Don't ask me anything. Like, I haven't a clue. I think I can read it and sort of understand it and then answer stuff, but I couldn't now.
I'm trying to think what I've got. English literature, English language, science, double science, maths.
I hate maths. I'm still so bad at maths.
I think I might have had history as well. Maths, history, and textiles. Yeah, that's all I did. And I did do French, but then I just mugged the exam off because obviously
I didn't go to my IT exam.
Yeah, I didn't go to my French exam. Rebel. So mine were all really boring subjects that I've got no interest in, apart from textiles. I don't know why I did that.
Said anything about it. It was never mentioned again.
What, you never? Yeah, no one ever said anything about me not going to my French exam either.
I guess they're not going to send you to do it separately. It's you to turn up, isn't it?
Yeah, and my school just didn't care anyway. My school was just like, oh right, yeah, whatever.
I think our IT was a bit of a farce. I think now obviously kids need IT, whereas then I didn't have a computer at home, so I didn't really know how to use computers. The ones at school weren't like what are we on now? They were like PCs, but we didn't even really have. We had PCs to write some, but they were I think they were like Apple Mac, but not like Mac is now.
Yeah.
And it was so I didn't even know how to really use a computer, and you didn't learn that. All you ended up having to do is have these textbooks. You had to just type out the stuff from the textbook, which taught me nothing. So I was like, it'd be pointless me going to an IT exam because I haven't got a clue.
Yeah. Yeah, I did really boring subjects, which is just not a reflection of me at all, really. No. So I don't know why I did that. I definitely couldn't do my French exam now.
No, I couldn't do a French exam now.
I could probably wing a written French, but not an oral French.
No.
I don't think I could wing an oral French exam, but I probably could wing a written one, I think. But yeah, I don't know. I don't even know why I mugged it off. I think I was just not feeling it.
Just didn't fancy
French
that day.
Yeah. Just not feeling it at all.
It was
so I wish I'd taken like art and more like artistic, creative subjects, because that's much more who I am. But I think at the time, loads of people just kept telling me, "You're not going to get a job in the arts. It's not very well paid." So I ended up taking all these subjects.
When there are loads of jobs that really are.
Yeah,
well
and then
paid.
And then I just ended up taking all these subjects that I'm not going to do anything with anyway, because I'm not interested in. I mean, I'm interested in English literature or English language because I'd maybe like to write, but I'm not interested in history and maths.
I think it depends where you are as well. So I think like if a kid's in London where there's all this opportunity and all of these jobs exist, like, and you probably like, you know, you're going to school every day and you're seeing all these people on the tube and they do all these, you know, create like these things, and you kind of you realise that it's possible. Or even as an actor, like you see, you realise that, you know, you're in the hub. Whereas we come from the middle of nowhere, and it's like you really, all that anyone really thought you were going to do was grow up and work in a shop or do like,
work
you know, or
union.
become work in Norwich Union or Coleman's Mustard, or, you know, something like that. So, like, you don't really have acting. There's nothing filmed here. There's not like, you know, so all of those jobs, you just didn't know about them.
No.
So it's not like you have people at school that go, "Oh, there's all these things exist."
Yeah.
And you could be any one of them. You're just like, you don't know anything.
No, and I think
you only know about things like hairdressers and firemen and things that you see or go to.
I think also in this kind of area, there's not many people around just telling kids you can do what you want to do. No. You can literally be what you want. You don't have to stay in Norfolk and be a hairdresser or a beauty therapist. No. You can do what you want to do. Like, literally,
you can
whatever.
Move if you want.
You can leave.
I can't believe I moved. Now I'm a bit like. I can now, but like when I was young, and I literally just must have gone, right, I'm going, and then which is weird because for me now, I suppose I've done that again recently, but I did know some people. Like the first time, I would just upped and nobody's something like that now. Like so, like without backup or.
I'm tempted to now do it. I think I came back living here mainly for my mum, and now my mum's gone. It suddenly dawned on me the other day, like it's been 3 years since she's gone, and I'm like, well, what am I still doing here? Like my dad's here, but I don't really see a lot of my dad, so I'm a bit like, well, what am I still doing here?
And you can come back.
So
have a car.
Exactly. So I'm just like, well, I don't actually really need to be here now. I can be anywhere I want to be. So I am contemplating now just upping and going, because I'm just like, I don't really need to be here. I can be anywhere I want to be.
You can.
Yeah. I just need to work out where I want to be.
You need to work out how you're going to move all this stuff.
This is the thing.
That is tricky.
And I do
definitely need to hire a remover, because I packed all my own, and like we packed it all in the van, and like got everything. We just did everything. I had a friend, but like you know, between us we had a few friends help me. But like the packing, oh my god! Well, you saw, didn't you? You were like, oh, it was so hard. I never want to do that again. And I've got so much stuff.
I've moved twice and did it on my own. I'd never do it again. When I moved here, we did it on our own. And I was just like, I'm never doing that again. Never in a million years am I doing that again. That is horrific.
Packing's not so bad. It's then the unpacking. You're like, I don't know where to put stuff. It's horrific. But I'm sure I will move again at some point, because I want to live somewhere bigger one day. But I quite like not having a mortgage, so also I don't mind not moving. I'm all right with it as well. So I
don't really get overly attached to things like that.
No.
Like my dad was saying to me the other day, oh, you wouldn't want to leave this village, you wouldn't want to leave your house. And I was like, I'm not attached to my house. So why would I be emotionally attached to a house? Like, it's brick and mortar. Why would I be emotionally attached to that?
I've never been like that. Like,
no,
I think some of my childhood homes, like I wish I could like rebuy a couple of my childhood homes. Because like obviously you have nice memories there, and I don't know, I actually liked the houses. But I'd never be able to afford them now. Like they're seared in price.
I had the option of keeping my mum's, which was where I grew up, but I'm just not attached to things. I'm just like, well, no, it's just bricks and mortar, isn't it? Like, I'm not attached to the village, as horrible as that sounds, because I've got friends here. It's just I just don't get attached to things like that. Like, I wouldn't be like.
I think maybe attached to the beach.
I'm not even attached to the beach.
Because there's other beaches.
Because there's other beaches. I could just move to another beach.
That's true.
You know, and I was looking at other beaches, houses near other beaches recently, so I could just move to another beach. You know, there's loads of other beaches.
That is true. Like the country is surrounded by beaches.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? I'm just not really overly attached to things like that.
I didn't feel like that with my place in London. Like I loved like living where I lived, and I loved, and my flat was cool, but like I wasn't attached to it. Like I haven't missed it. I haven't missed living there. I've missed concierge. I've missed having the concierge to collect all my mail. I'll get a note through the door and it's number 84, number 87. And it's like, I'm literally can be any end of the street trying to, and I'm looking at door numbers because I still don't know all my neighbours and like trying to find.
That's why I'm really glad my postie will leave it in my box, because otherwise, because I don't get on with the neighbour opposite me. I started a fight with her once. So.
Oh, whoops.
She deserved it. That neighbour I don't like either, and there isn't anyone in the other one. So yeah, I'm pretty glad. And it's funny because when they knock on the door and go, "Do you want to take a parcel for like that person?" I'm like, "No." And they go, "What?" And I go, "No, I don't like them. Hate her." Do you want to take a person for that person? No, don't like her either.
My front isn't like, I don't have like a big, like yours is a bit hidden. Like mine's just there. So you're walking down the street and I don't have, I've literally got drawers. I don't have anywhere to put anything. Yeah. So I mean, and they don't deliver around the back. So, but my neighbours seem okay so far.
Yeah, that's all right. If they're taking parcels in for you, they're all right. Aren't they? You know, if they're not being dicks like I am and refusing to take parcels in for you, I'm so petty. You know, they're obviously all right. But she deserves everything she gets. Is there any skills that you want to learn going forward?
I'd quite like to learn tarot.
Oh yeah,
my mum was actually just saying this to me.
Like, she was.
She's like, I think you should learn tarot, and I'm like, but there's so much to learn.
Yeah, there is,
isn't it? Like I've got loads of oracle cards and I've got tarot cards, but I'd have to like have the book. Like I'd do it and then I'd need the book. Like I wouldn't be able to just off the top of my head know exactly what that card meant. I did. You could do this. I had a funny little job for like 2 weeks, doing online tarot.
Oh my god, I want to do this. Get me a job.
I'll give you the company, but I got sick of them. So you had to do one set shift a week, whereas I don't have like a 9 to 5, so I don't want to stick myself down to that day doing that shift. And then I think there was either you had to do one really early, you had to like a 6 a.m. start to 12 or something, or one later shift or something. So I did like the 6 o'clock one. I got callers, but I don't really do tarot, so I bought myself some cards that had like the answers on, but I wasn't very good at like, and you have to like listen to other people to start with and get an idea of it. I was thinking, okay, I can see what they're doing, whatever. And I did it, but you obviously have to try and keep the callers on. It's the same as like working on a boat show. They want you to keep the caller on for as long as possible because they're making the money. But I'd constantly be getting calls, but some of them would last a while and some of them wouldn't. But then they were like, oh, you should be like, it should be a minimum of 16 minutes. Or because like I can't make people stay on the phone if they're I can't make people stay. Like I can't be like, you're not allowed to leave. Do you know what I mean? Like some people would ring and it was like a 20-minute cut off and then they could ring back. But yeah, then I remember them saying, ringing like the supervisors could like get through to you and they're like, oh, we need you to do longer calls. We're going to take you off air until you've listened to some more. And then like I had a few days and I went back on and then they did say, I was like, oh, just fuck off. I was like, just fuck off. I'm not doing it. You take it because I don't see what difference it makes. Like if I've got loads of callers, one after another, or just one caller, you're still getting the same money. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, they pissed me off, so I left. But
send me the company.
Live lines.
I'll get my old tarot out. I just bought myself a new deck actually.
You have to bullshit people though. You have to just keep them on the line. So I was like, that's not really what I want to do. I want to do like tarot. Yeah. Like I want to say the proper stuff.
Yeah, I don't really want to bullshit people, but I agree money. So.
Yeah, like but you got paid. It wasn't that bad actually. Like I didn't do that many hours, but over like a couple of weeks, but only like I did like a few hours, and I did get like £100 for doing a couple of hours in there. So it was all right, but just it was just people pissed me off. Like the supervisors need to fuck off, and I'd have been all right. Yeah, because some people did stay on. You'd get funny people there. You get a lot of Australians, and then people asking stupid questions, but they'd keep asking the same thing again, and you're like, oh, kill me now.
See, this is the only problem when you have to interact with the general public, isn't it?
Well, this was it.
The general public, on the whole, suck ass.
Yeah, so you get people asking about relationships, but they would. I mean, they're called live lines. Yeah, look it up.
I will. Yeah,
you might like it.
Hiring.
I chat GTP'd my a bio.
Did you?
Yeah, because I hate writing a bio for myself.
Yeah.
So I got on chat GTP and asked them to do it. So that was done, and then they did put me up on the website. And if you don't do your shift or something, they just took me off the website. So I was like, oh, okay. Because I didn't turn up for my live. That's why I didn't actually tell them to fuck off, but I just didn't turn up for my next live shift. Oh, right. It wasn't the next one that I was booked in for.
Yeah, so they mugged you off. Yeah.
That was okay, to be honest.
Mm.
Like, I'm all right with that.
You're okay with it.
I'm all right with that. I thought it would be like a cool thing to do. And I thought I might learn on the job.
No, that's something you do have to teach. I taught myself, and I've just bought myself a new deck. It's around here somewhere. I think it's up there. Look, a gypsy deck.
But like every single card, and then isn't it like if you put that card next to that card, it's like it's something else? Or...
It's if it's the right way up, or if it's inverted, and then you can cross them over each other. And it means
like
something.
I knew the right way up and the other way, but like sometimes it's like if that it leads on to
and then you can cross them over.
And you remember what they all mean.
And it depends. Probably not now because I haven't done it for ages. I keep meaning to give myself a reading, but I haven't given myself a reading. I think the last time I gave myself a reading was when I first moved here, which was like 6 years ago. But yeah, then it's depending on what formation you put them in, what it means, and it's.
You should totally give yourself a refresher and then like look up these people.
Yeah, I'm gonna give myself a little. Yeah.
I mean, I think they paid every 2 weeks or every. Like you worked your first week and then you got paid the next. So I think it was like really, it was regular.
Yeah.
Got paid.
And I've got my new deck to use.
Exactly. You should do it. So I'd quite like to learn tarot. I'm training. Obviously, I've said this before, but I'm doing yoga teacher training. I don't necessarily want to be yoga teacher. I wanted to be able to teach meditation so that I could run full workshops with my crystal healing and my sound baths. And I thought I could do, meditation followed by crystal sound bath. And that's like that's rather than an hour's workshop, that's 2 hours workshop or an hour and a half or whatever. But then when I was looking at the meditation teacher training, I was on Yoga Moo and they had a deal because it was Diwali and it was like for
Yoga Moo.
It's the company online, but it's an Indian company. But they and I'd also just done an online workshop and I had Kundalini yoga and I was like, I really like that. It was really empowering and I was like, that'd be quite cool. But then I thought, well, if you should probably be a yoga teacher before you can teach Kundalini yoga, like you should probably learn both principles. So I ended up signing up because they had a package deal of meditation teacher, Kundalini and yoga. So it's 200 hours yoga, 200 hours Kundalini, 200 hours meditation. So it's like 600 hours. So I signed up for it all, started doing it, and I'm just trying to go. I'll go back to it when I get back. Like I did a bit last week. I'm like 50% of the way through the yoga course.
Yeah.
And then I just have to, do it. And
then you need to stall at Glastonbury and all these other festivals doing Reiki and sound baths and yoga and.
Yeah, I mean. I could then.
I don't think I've seen Kundalini yoga at any of them.
Oh, you must have done. You might not have noticed it, but you probably will now.
They've all been doing different types of yoga, but I'm pretty sure I haven't seen that one. And they're charging like 75 quid a session.
Really? What, are they doing one-on-ones or?
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Or they do it in groups. But it's not cheap.
I would do the sound.
Because I was like looking.
Crystal. So I do my sound bath as a crystal sound bath. If I do groups now, like I'll do. Like a little bit of journaling to like set your intentions of what you want to achieve or let go of and stuff, and then I'll like get everyone to lay down and I'll go and place all the crystals on them and then do the sound bath. But obviously it depends how many people, like I only have so many crystals I'll do like a full chakra balancing sound bath.
If you did that, how much would you charge for that, say a group of
4? I don't know, like if it's one person I charge 55, but if it's a group I don't know. I mean, I could charge that per person, but if you're in groups, people tend to pay less because it's like a group.
Because you could charge
£20 a head.
You could charge absolute fortune
at
festivals, and people will pay it. Like nothing is cheap at a festival. Like we were looking at like bottles of water that were like £3.
Yeah.
Nothing. £15 for a cheese toastie. Do you know what I mean? Like you can charge. You can just pluck a number out of the air.
You could, and if it's a full workshop, I don't know how that would work. Like festivals, full workshop days, you can charge like £100 for like a 3 hour. Like because if they had like a bit of journaling, meditation, and then the crystal healing sound bath, and then like relaxation afterwards, like that's like 3 hours really. So and you could add yoga. Could throw yoga in at the beginning.
Yeah, because you could do things like that. Some of it was free at Glasgow because we did power ballad yoga and that was free. But if you went up into the healing fields for anything, it was more.
Yeah.
And a festival, everything like that was extra. Yeah. Literally everything. Because I looked at getting a massage, but they wanted 80 quid for a massage, and I was like, maybe not. And the same at Boomtown, everything was extra. And the same at Shambhala. So some things are free. So like I think what they do is get people to do like a free workshop, maybe one free workshop over the weekend or two, and then if people want to come to you for smaller things, and you can literally just pluck a number out of the air, and people will pay it.
Interesting.
Like they were charging 180 quid for a hot tub that you could fit 4 people in it. You all got a glass of Prosecco, and I think you weren't in it for that long. And that was 180 quid at festival. And we went in there and I was thinking, no one's going to be paying that. There was loads of people in there and I was like, right, okay. More money than bloody sense.
Yeah, well, this is it. Is there anything you want to learn that you haven't?
Fire.
I can't believe you don't do that, actually.
I know.
I can imagine you like doing fire poi and fire.
This is the year.
Because you would literally make a good fuel girl.
This is the year I'm going to learn fire. And I know someone who might be able to get me into the fuel girl. So this is the year I learn fire. I want to fire breathe, fire eat, body burn, fire poi, like everything. I also want, which no one does, which used to be a thing years ago, but no one seems to do it very much these days, is fire baton twirling.
Yeah, I've seen people doing that.
Yeah, so I'm gonna, this is where I'm at.
Fire.
Fire.
I mean, can you baton twirl
Yeah.
without fire? Can you?
Yeah.
You can make them go all twiddly.
Yeah.
Oh.
I was at Festival and we had these big like LED tubes we were podium dancing with, and I was just baton twirling mine, and my mate kept going to me, how do you know?
Is there a knack?
And she was like, what are you doing? And I was like, well, I used to be a baton twirler. And she
Did
was
you?
like, really? And I was like, yes,
What?
I was a majorette.
Were you?
I was a majorette.
Do you have that here?
Yes, I was a majorette when I was a kid.
What have you got? There's like a baton that you can now twirl for me. Have you got anything?
I
That's
haven't
like
got anything.
like a long wooden spoon or something.
I haven't got anything.
I bet I could find something in your kitchen. Well,
But yeah, I used to be a majorette.
like, doesn't matter if there's a spoon on the end of a wooden spoon. Like, you must be able to find something in the kitchen. To
I don't think a wooden spoon is long enough.
Is it?
No. But yeah, I used to be a majorette.
What about?
She's
What
like, I will
about?
find something.
I want to see you do it. Do tricks.
I know, I've just found a website actually that sells them that glow in the dark. So I'm thinking about ordering one for
Do it.
Shambhala, because I'm podium dancing on it again at Shambhala.
There you go then.
So I was like, oh, actually, I could get a glow in the dark.
We'll get two,
pattern.
one each hand. Can you
Yeah.
do it both hands?
Yeah.
You need two.
Yeah.
You need ones like or ones that like have like twinkly lights.
LED
in.
light. Yeah, LED lights. Yeah. Oh, I know, right?
I'm
Oh, I know.
excited about your baton twirling. I want to next time I come, will you show me?
Yeah, I'll show you.
Show me how to baton twirl. That could be a thing. You can see if you teach me a skill, see if I can actually get a twirl out of one.
Yes. Okay. That'll be another podcast. Next time we see it, we'll see if you can baton twirl.
Yeah.
Yay!
Other than that, I don't know if there is anything. Like, obviously, I'd still love to do archaeology. Like, I'd love to do some kind of thing. I'd love to learn to read hieroglyphics.
Of course.
I bought a book from the British Museum to teach me how to read hieroglyphics. The book's been in my bookshelf for about 12 years. So,
Okay, yeah, definitely.
I haven't learned that yet.
I would like to fire. I'd still maybe like to do a new degree, but I need to win the lottery before I do that. I'm trying to think, because a lot of circus skills. Oh, sear wheel is what I'd like to do.
I don't know what it is.
So that's like a massive metal hoop that you stand in.
Oh, I've seen that. Yeah.
Yeah. So sear
Do you
wheel.
not like? But what happens to your fingers? Do you not like just let go?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So sear wheel. I'd like to learn that.
People must break their fingers when they're training.
Yeah. Yeah, it's heavy because we had someone come to Glastonbury with us who did it, and I picked his hoop up because I want to see how heavy it is, and it is heavy. I'd like to learn aerial chains as well, and aerial straps, which is hard. But yeah, I think mine are more. I just want to run away with the circus.
You
basically.
do, basically.
Yeah. I'm just going to run.
Told you, I've always
Yeah.
thought you'd be good in a circus.
Yeah, I just want to run away with the circus. Basically, that's all I want to do. I used to want to do a load of academic stuff, but as the older I get, I think I'm never gonna. I'm not sure I'm ever gonna put that into practice. Do you know what I mean? I don't even.
Yeah.
I think I'd stay in a creative job now. I keep thinking about psychology, but unless I won the lottery, and then if I won the lottery, I wouldn't need another job.
I'd like to enter the splits. I've never been able to do that.
Oh, that's easy.
I mean, I've never been able to do it.
I did it across a balcony at
Did you?
festival. It really seemed like a good idea across at the time.
Yeah, probably wasn't.
It really wasn't, no, but it just seemed like one at the time.
Like, what do I see people do that? I think I wish I could do that. I'd love to be able to cheerlead.
I'd love to be able to sing.
I've done a few cheerleading classes at Pineapple years ago when I was in my 20s, but I wasn't very good.
Do you want to do the whole like throwing up in the air and stuff?
No, because I get scared of like flying. I don't want to be like, I don't want to get dropped.
I only want to do it if I'm standing on someone's hands and they're chucking me
I
up
just
and
want to do
catching
the
me.
dances with the pom-poms, like dancing with pom-poms.
Are you sure you can just do that?
Well, good. Like just dancing with pom-poms in my bedroom.
Yeah. Yes. I just did it for a weekend at a festival. You just live your best life, Danny. Like, you just do it wherever you want to.
I've got pom-poms. I don't know where they are. They'll be packed within. Where are my pom-poms? They must be packed up within my clothes, up in the.
I love that you have pom-poms.
Yeah.
I'd like to be able to dress make properly. Like, I can to a degree, but so I just make my own clothes rather than buying them off people. Mm.
Yeah, I mean, I went to fashion school for 4 years, but
and you don't
make my own clothes.
You could start your own fashion line.
I actually had my dressmaking blocks that I'd made in my wardrobe until I moved and I got rid of them. Like just cardboard, I could do them, and I sold all my pattern cutting books because I was like, I'm never going to do this. I'm never going to pick this up.
Yeah.
Like I've got a sewing machine, but I think I lent it to someone. I think they broke the thing where the foot stays in, so I need to get that fixed or probably just get rid. And I'm probably never going to use it again.
No. Well, I think on that note, I was then just thinking, actually, when we were just looking at you then, and I was thinking like where we are on time wise, and I was just thinking we're going to wrap this podcast up yet again with maybe when you next hear from us, you'll be a yoga teacher and I'll have learned 5, because I'm sure we've mentioned this on about 3 or 4 podcasts. Okay. And I swear Lingerie Lowdown reviewers are like, just do it already.
Thank you for tuning in to Lingerie Lowdown, the podcast. We hope we've ignited your passion for lingerie and are ready to spice up your intimates wardrobe. Come back every Wednesday and Saturday. We're here to inspire, delight, and inform with fresh insights, lively conversations, and exclusive peek behind the brands. Follow us on Rumble, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter to stay connected and updated, which is super important. But if you're looking for thousands of exclusive full-length reviews from me and our incredible team of models from around the world, come join us at lingerielowdown.com, where your ultimate go-to source for honest and impartial reviews on everything intimates. Until next time, stay sassy and keep embracing your inner beauty.